What's up, fam? It's your boy Pruitt. Holler at me. We're going to talk about Grady Hendrix, How to Sell a Haunted House. If you're curious on why my cover's different, it's the large print version. LP's for large print. The library didn't have normal print. They're like, you want the large print instead? I'm like, yeah, same story. And honestly, I do like the large print. It's easier for me to read. I read a lot in settings. Like I finished this in let's say three settings, because I did read a little bit while I was there. But I will read a lot, and it is nice to be like, bam, I finished 200 pages in a setting of large print, so you actually don't finish the same amount. But Grady Hendrix is my favorite 4 out of 5 author. Anytime he gets a new release announced, I get excited. Anytime that I see a new one that I haven't read, I get excited. But I never feel the call to own it. I never feel the call to be like, I gotta have a full Grady Hendrix collection. I gotta get to it. I'm a bit of a minimalist. I only own like 20 books now. So, to own any book, I don't know. I just don't own a lot of books. But I recommend the shit out of this guy. I love this guy to death. This is one of my favorite authors. But I've never given he's read 5 out of 5. I don't know. Life's weird like that. But this was insane. This, if I could do, would be a 4.5. This isn't my favorite Grady Hendrix, but it's close. So the main premise of this book is Louise, I don't know how to pronounce their names in this real well. I'm so sorry. There's a puppet in here that I'm just going to butcher its name. Pupkin. Not pumpkin. P-U-P-K-I-N. Pupkin. But Louise finds out that her parents have died. And that if her mom died, she got the house, or whatever. But her parents died, and it turns out that her mom died on impact and her dad died going to the hospital. Maybe I got that vice versa, but it's going to be between her and her brother. But her brother ends up getting the house. So he's like, hey, listen, let's help me fix this place up and sell it. You're not really working. And I'll give you some of the money. And she's like, yeah, it sounds great. I can just live here and get the house ready and go through some old family shit and make some money. You know, win-win. But it finds out that her family has this creepy puppet called Pupkin, and it just leads to any normal haunted puppet scenario. All dolls are evil. All dolls are evil. I swear to the dolls are just literally, if you make a doll, you're making a vessel that just like you're just saying, oh, here's something for demons to inhabit. I have never liked dolls. My aunt had some creepy dolls. I don't like dolls to begin with. This didn't help. Oh my goodness. There's a part where all the puppets forge like a puppet golem Megazord Power Ranger and chase the kids through the street. I'm sorry that's a spoiler, but that freaked me the fuck out. Oh my god. And there's a needle in the eyeball scene. Gruesome. Utterly terrifying. I don't like dolls. I don't like puppets. And there's a part in this book where the puppets become like a giant puppet Megazord golem. Like they're like puppets combined. Like, what in the fuck are you doing? Kill it. And there's a 6-legged dog monster that I was like, I kind of like this thing. I'm okay with creatures. I'm okay with Godzilla. Puppet Megazord, no. Okay, but so this has definitely had some creative vines in it. This definitely was fun, and this totally hit me on some scary levels. There was a part where I got up to go to the bathroom and I left the light in the hallway on because I didn't want evil to follow me back upstairs to bed. I had a lot of fun with this. This was great. The writing is fun. The characters are awesome. But the main premise is they're trying to sell this house. They run into some creepy stuff that their family had. And the puppet sort of like possesses you when it's on your hand. My only real complaint for this book is it reached a point where I thought it ended. Where they defeated the head puppet like it's done. And then they're like, oh, we're going home. And the puppet does one of those like James Bond, like, look who's here. Look who's here now, silly gooses. And it's like, well, welcome back. I'm like, are we sequel baiting? But no, I had like several hundred pages to go. And the ending. I don't think he stuck the ending. The character of Louise I thought was awesome and fun. And I thought her kid was a lot of fun. But her brother, I did not like him, but the character was written in a way where you're not supposed to like him. So the characters were written well. The monsters were great. They were a lot of fun to be with. The scenes were brutal, bloody, and disgusting. I just couldn't get enough of. I was sad when this ended, and I've only got one more Grady Hendrix to go, and it's Final Girl Support Group, and it's the one I've been. I need to get it. I'll just finish it this year, and I will be caught up with Grady Hendrix. This was great. I had a lot of fun with the characters. I had a lot of fun in the scenario, and my neighbor just announced that he was selling his house, so. I'm kind of worried. That's not good timing. Ooh, it's like when you're watching a thing about serial killer the next day on the news, you're like, there was a murder on I-44. And man, there's murders all the time in downtown St. Louis and stuff. But you're like, oh, that's it. It's that goddamn puppet. But this has been your boy Prue, guys. Thanks for watching.